Welcome at Cafe Fire. And today we want to talk about how you can overcome superstitious archetype, like how we can rise our consciousness from superstitious archetype to gain our divinity. Realize your divinity inside you. That is what we want to talk about on this stream. Remember, we are gods, and our goal is to create divine societies, society of divine beings. So, what we should do on how to get to the divine society? First, we need this information to spread. So, how are we going to spread the information? We need to share these ideas, question them, and share with your friends, question what we believe in, and relate to these ideas we are having. Once we do that, then it's the process that will help us grow, and actually it's part of cognitive thinking. You can't just be alone thinking about thoughts, think about thoughts yourself. In the end, if you do that without having that phenomenological experience of asking questions, questioning with your colleagues, then you will just end up into mindful meditation, which will not raise your consciousness, but will keep you thorough. You are going to get back into the primal state instead of raising the awareness to hyper awareness. Hyper awareness will always be achieved via knowledge seeking, questioning everything you believe in, that is, question everything you believe in and everything that is out there, and having that phenomenological experience where now you have the ideas sharing with your friends. That is how the hyper awareness is going to be achieved. You can't just achieve it alone at home. You can't just achieve it just thinking about yourself, or you end up into mindfulness meditation, which doesn't raise the awareness. So today we want to talk about the archetype, because once you are in, there are a lot of archetypes out there, but the major archetype we are in the form of, we have the archetype of light and archetype of shadow. So the archetype of light is how now we express those angelic expressed to your next to you, that is love, compassion, all the good manners. Those are a part of the archetype of light that all of us holds. Remember, the opposite is the archetype of shadow. That is the archetype of the dark us. That's why in everything you will find there is two opposing forces. There is light, left, up and down, posterior, anterior, negative, positive, good, bad, God, devil. You see, all these are the opposing forces that are part of that is nature, that is how it is. So, what for you to gain now the hyper awareness, you need to realize all these and act up to high level. You have to overcome all these archetype, all these forces, because they are part of archetype. You have to overcome them. How are you going to overcome them? Is first knowledge seeking and questioning everything what you believe in. So once you overcome them, then you become the overman, because you act beyond the good and the light. You also become Ablaxis, you become the light, you become Christ, because you are learning out of these octaves that are up there. People just believe in one thing, that I'm the one. They keep doing the you see, doing all that they keep doing all that evil thing, destroying because of what they believe in. They haven't get to reality. They didn't have time to look for what the truth is. So we are here to bring out the truth. We are here to share this information, you and me. Once we are sharing this information, we are helping each other to learn, grow, and we all actualize. That's the good thing about this. So other octave, you can even check on the yin yang symbols where you talk about they are always he was trying to refer like life to be part of light and shadow. That is like the circle in the yin yang symbols where he talks about God. There is coldness, there is hot. What you see, we have all these two opposing forces, but we as gods, we know always there are two archetypes that lands as archetype of light and archetype of shadow. And what we are going to talk about is the archetype of shadow, that is the superstitious archetype that majority of people are out there in it. So we want to dive into how you can overcome that archetype, that superstitious archetype, and gain your divinity. So we are going to lead. Always remember this culture. I wrote it somewhere that these are Johannes archetypes, or how you define archetypes to be. He said archetypes are innate patterns of thoughts in human experiences that are passed through generation. According to Young, there are several archetypes, each one representing a specific situation that prescribe how humans act and feel. That is the way he described what archetypes are. This just you took just a part. It was just a part. It's an article. You can go and look on it on the helpprofessional.com in it, and the titles. The website name is helpprofessor.com, and the title is Jungian Archetypes, written by Mark Caddy. So you can go read the full article on why he said based on what archetypes are. Yeah, so we have, you can see that the archetypes are that passed down from generation. There are patterns of thoughts. So here we know we are internal, and up there we are cautious. So, and our cautious soul is what the archetypes is what thoughts are in the form of cautious soul. So thoughts, they might be they might be in the term of material things. We majority of superstitious things view inside, because majority of superstitious things, they put it to material stuff to be the reality. They identify themselves based on it, the material things they have been surrounded with, they possess. So we want to go up from that and gain your divinity, because the material things, they are created and they will always keep being created. So what will happen if you believe that the reality is to that the material thing you have created inside yourself, and comes other beyond that. So you'll be like, you can't now exist into that type of society because you lose yourself. You'll be looking yourself to be like you are of that old generation. But once you get your divinity, you know that these things are created by us, are the illusion we create to help us learn in the divine society we are creating. There are tools, there are illusion we have created to help us make life easier here on earth. Not the reality that we should be bound down to it. But we have to know that they are part of our art. They are part of what we created. All the achievement the research have done is part of us. It was made for us to feel life, to make our life easier, for us to have that fulfillment of life without having much problems. That is to make life easier here on earth. But people are really doing crazy things up there. They are up destroying each other. They are up misleading each other. They are up controlling each other. They are up conditioning each other so that they should be in power. They should be of that selfish too. It's like preparing something ready to kill instead of letting the other know the truth so that he can be transformed and be whoever you want to be. They are up hiding the truth and masking people with long information, which is not good at all, which is bad. So here, you as God, we as God, we have to raise people's consciousness. We have to share this information. Just to think in the future, if we are not sharing the information, if we just keep to the low state of self-awareness and the advancement in the technology will keep evolving. In the technology we are having, we will keep evolving. The AI thing will keep growing. The smartphone will keep evolving. So if we don't share this information, look at what the owners of the technology we are using are doing, the private owners. Look at how they are money oriented. Look at how our religions are doing right now out there, which is really bad for humanity. Instead of giving it's like the church leaders, they have like in terms of religion, the church leaders, they have the esoteric information that they know that if we preach this information, they are going to realize the truth and they will never fall to us. So they hide that and giving people long information, just fulfilling their emotions and well-being without letting their soul grow, without letting their Holy Spirit involve and actualize. You see, there are a lot of evil things that are happening. They keep the truth to themselves. So here is where we are masking it out. Here is where we are letting people know the right, because we want the divine society where we will be having the meaningful conservation, where we are talking to each other, not conservation based on myth, not conservation based on satisfying someone. It should be information based on us to grow, as a whole, as divines. So how can you overcome the superstitious archetype and gain your divinity? First is you have to realize that you are divine, you are the light. There is light inside you that needs to learn, grow, and actualize. And the only way it learns, grow, and actualize is via knowledge seeking. We are here to learn, grow, and actualize. So first, realize that you are divine. You are not what you have been told. You are not what you have to believe in. All those belief system you are trapped to were just created by someone to control you, to control your soul. So you have to realize that you are divine. That realization, you have to know that there is light inside you, and that light have to be portrayed out there. Second, you have to question everything that you are believing. You don't need to look at things just literally. You have to question them, how things are in the way they are. On that, you are going to gain your divinity. Not just being in the low states of being, of just believing everything that is up around you, but you have to question the things where they are around you. Once you do that, then you are going to realize your divinity. And the third way is you have to always use reason, not just believe everything. You have to always put up your reasoning skills. That is, reasoning, it means you have to always, it's like your question so is what reasons. Everything, your reasoning should be based from everything happens because there is a source somewhere that let it happen the way it happened. So your reasoning, you should be based on it, the source. What was the source like for this to be in this way? On that is going to help you grow and actualize. So reasoning, you should always, everything to happen, there must be specific cause to make it happen the way it happens. That is the way you have to start. Yeah, that is the basis. That is the basis for you to start reasoning. Because if you just reason anyhow, you end up being just believing, or you will just end up having that mental disturbance. You will end up having a lot of mental pain because you can't figure out how to reason properly. You can't figure out how you get to the point of reality. But if you have that concept inside your divine, that everything that happens, there is specific cause that let it happen the way it happened, that you are going to always find the root cause for everything. Yeah, I think on that I have made myself clear on how you can overcome superstitious archetype. If you haven't understand, if you have any question how you what archetypes we are on, how you can overcome them and gain your divinity, put it in the comment section, and we are going to help each other share this information, spread these new ideas. Remember, these ideas haven't been taught anywhere else. In our education system was they compromised it so that those in power should be able to use and control us. It was conditioned that we should be obeying the we should it was like education was conditioned so that we should be uh, conditioned to ask for to wait someone to employ us, and we should obey the one who have employed us. That is the main way they condition our education system. But us as a new beginning for new earth, we want our education system that should give us the information on self knowledge and self transformation, like the way we are doing it right here. We are all about self knowledge, we are here about self transformation so that we can have that art to pray. Yeah, that is that case. I love you. If you have any question, I always say put it in the comment section. Bye for now. See you on Wednesday. Peace.